Jen from Catascrapdesigns. I just wanted to show you my latest junk journal that I was working on. It's a trifold made out of junk mail envelopes. So we have an envelope here, we have one here, and we have one here. So I have pockets in this one here. I have a pocket in this one here I need to make ephemera for. I don't have a pocket on this one, but I was thinking about putting one or putting something there to make it a pocket. I just really hate to take away from that, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I put the pages in there. It's a skinny book, obviously, because it's a trifold made out of junk mail envelopes. So we have some pages that are different sizes. We have skinny pages. These are still, I consider, skinny pages. They fold out. Just a bunch of different pages. And I'm not exactly sure if I'm going to fold it in this way and do this with an elastic closure, or if I'm going to leave the book that way, fold it in, and then make the elastic closure. And I guess it doesn't really matter whichever way I do it. It can always go the other way. What I didn't do yet was I didn't ink up. I sewed in black, but I didn't ink anything, and I'm going to ink it up in black because it's kind of like red and black. And I was thinking about maybe putting some lace on the top and the back, and maybe the bottom, I'm not sure, to try to dress it up a little bit, depending on what it looks like once I put the lace on the top. I'm not going to do the lace inside, just going to ink it up black. I wish when you sewed, the way the zigzags shows in the front, I wish it showed on the other side as well, but it doesn't. So we just have to kind of live with that. So how's everybody doing today? What's on everyone's agenda? Is anybody crafting today? If you are, what are you crafting? What do you have on your craft table? Other than probably a mess like I do. I really need to organize this room and get it straightened out so I can show you guys what it looks like. I love my craft room because it's roomy, but yet it's not, because I don't have enough room for everything. Therefore, I do take up half of my son's playroom with supplies. And I don't always know what supplies are in there. So when I go in there looking for something, it's kind of like Christmas morning for me. I don't know what I'm going to find. Half of the stuff I buy, I don't remember. And I'm sure you are all the same way. I've heard that from a lot of people. It's like Christmas morning when they go into their stash. I don't know about you guys, but we have a very dreary day here today. So My light might not be that great. Usually I do have my window open, but it's very dark out there. We had really bad thunderstorms last night, lightning, thunder. It was really bad. One of our neighbors thought our house got hit by lightning. I don't believe it did because everything was still working. So yeah. So I want to start by putting some lace here. And I was going to use this black lace. Just to put at the top. I thought it would just finish off the top, even though it's sewn. What do you think? I think it would. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that off. And get my fabric fix out. I've kind of lost my mojo the last couple of days. I haven't really wanted to do anything. Is anybody else in the same boat? And if so, what are you doing to get out of it? Do you have a partner that you talk to that kind of helps each other out? To get your mojo back? I don't. Anyone want to be my partner? Yeah, I definitely think the lace adds to it. I wish I would have thought about that beforehand because I would have sewed that lace on there. I like to put it on the other side as well. So today's Thursday already. This week went by quick, and I don't know if it was because we had a short week, 4th of July weekend. I can't believe today's Thursday. Anybody have any big plans for tomorrow? This weekend coming up? I don't. I would like to spend time in my craft room while my husband does his yard work. So we'll see how that goes. So what do you think? You think that looks better? Do you think that makes it? I do. Do you think it would be too much if I did the bottom? Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it. Okay. So we have that. Now, I was thinking about possibly doing a vellum pocket in here. I just know that the glue shows through the vellum. I don't have the glue that does not show through the vellum. I don't know if the fabric shows through the vellum or not to use that. I mean, I guess I could try. There's always a fix if something goes wrong, right? Let me see. I just really hate to cover up that inside. I love that. Just wondering if I make a pocket out of vellum, if we could stick some things in there. I might save that for last and work on some tags for in here. I'm thinking file folder tags. The back would be a nice, let's see, bear with me while I cut these. Let's see how long I have to cut them. I don't like to measure. I got to take into consideration that's sewn a little bit and that's sewn a little bit. So I'm thinking okay. Okay. They fit that way. Now I just got to cut a little bit off the top. And we could probably put multiples in here. You just got to decorate the fronts. And then we could probably put a little fabric tab in here to pull it out. So bear with me while I find the paper that we're going to cover these with, and I will be right back. Okay, so I'm back, and I found this, one of my digitals, music paper with a flower, and one with a butterfly, and I already cut it out, so you didn't have to watch me do that. I am going to sew it on, but I am going to tack it on first with glue. and then take it to my sewing machine. And I thought that I would take this creamy lace, being I don't really have that much of it left anyway, and use this in the middle as a pull. So when I sew it on, I was going to sew that with it. What do you think? We'll try that. So let me just get my glue book. And I may have to trim a little bit here. I'm using the cheap glue stick just because I'm tacking it. I'm gonna sew it. And it does need to be trimmed. I can never get that quite right, probably because I don't measure and I use a pencil. Go. We'll just take a little bit. And I'm going to use fabric tack to stick it on because the glue stick won't hold that. And I will have to wait for this to dry before I could put it through my sewing machine. It curves, but I want it straight. So I'm just going to hold it here for a second. Keep that straight. Do the other one. Hold that one straight as well. Fabri-Tac doesn't take that long to stick down. So I only have to hold it for a second. There we go. So we have them both. Then I'll take that over to my sewing machine, sew this around. And then we could do a little more decorating at the bottom. We could put some labels. We could add more flowers or more butterflies, a little bit of cheesecloth. See what we could do there. I'll be back. Give me a sec. I'm going over to my sewing machine. Okay, so I'm back and I sewed the tags, and I want to do a little bit of inking around the edges. I'm just gonna do a little bit on here because the piano music on here is a little bit darker. So we'll just do a little bit. Do a little bit, take a little bit of the white out of that. Okay, there's a little more here. So those will be for the 2 pockets there, and I found 2 quotes. I don't remember where I got these from. I do know that they were a freebie somewhere, but I don't remember where, so I apologize. This one says, "Moments of solitude with Mother Nature is sunshine to a soul." And I thought we could put these here. See. I have a glue book and I'm not using it. I'm getting glue everywhere because that's what I do. Put that one there. My tweezers I lost for a while. I just found them. I'll put this one here. And then I have 2 pieces of yellow bling. I thought that I would put them on the side. We'll put them on the side. I can never pick these up. That's why I use my tweezers. Okay, is that not going to work? Okay, I might need Fabrifix for that. Oh, I'm making a mess. Yes, Fabrifix is what I needed for that. And it's sticking to my fingers. So we'll let that dry. And I got a little bit of glue on here. My glue eraser, my lifesaver. All this black stuff is glue. Okay. So this is what we have so far. And I went ahead and cut a piece of vellum to see if the vellum would stick or show on that front page. Here. So I made a long pocket Something tells me it's going to show. And if it does, we'll come up with a fix. I'm using the score tape to see if it's the least amount of glue that will show. We'll see what happens. It's either going to work or it's not. I think it looks pretty good if it'll hold. And we could put little tickets and little tags inside of here. Just something, we don't want it sticking out too far because we're going to close this, so it can't go, but it can't go further than that. But we have a little pocket here, so that'll work. I don't know what's going to go in there yet. I'm just thinking we could possibly do, now that we know that it works, we could possibly do one for here as well. Maybe just a little one going up and putting a tag in there. Let's see how many inches I need. We could do a 3-inch, a 3x4 would work. Possibly. Or even a 3x3, and then we could stick little tickets in there. Or we could do 2 3x3s. I don't know, food for thought, something to think about. But I'm gonna leave it at that for now. I'll think about it and we'll come back to that. This should be dry. And I'd like to maybe put a red butterfly over here, just to coordinate with the red roses. Maybe one here too. I don't know. So this is where we'll end up for now, and we'll come back to part 2. What do you think? Sound good? Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye. Hey guys, okay, so we're back. I'm sorry for all the interruptions. It's summer break, and I have my son, and he needs my attention quite often, so I have to keep breaking. But so I did decide to put pockets on the back of here, whether we put one or a couple of tickets, or maybe I have some vellum florals I could put in there. We're just going to put in there for now and figure out what we're doing towards the end. And I'm going to use the score tape again because it really did not show once it was down there. Well, I couldn't see it, but so we'll use that. And I don't use it that often, and I need to use it up anyway. So, how many of you guys have kids at home for the summer? My son was in camp the last 2 weeks, and he will be in camp the next 2 weeks. He loves it. It's an outdoor camp, and he comes home exhausted. So that's good for me. Okay, gotta use this to get this off because I don't have nails. Let me do this one first. We'll put the bigger one at the bottom. And this, just doing it on the sides, gives it a little more, gives us a little more room, especially because it's vellum, and vellum is very fragile. Do this one up here. Missed a little piece. Let's see what'll happen if I put this here. Hope I don't see through it. Other than that, I think the book is coming out pretty well. It's just a small mini, long skinny, a small mini, long skinny. And it could fit in your purse if you have a purse like I do, which is not tiny. There, can't really see it either. So this glue works for that as well. That's good to know. If I don't fill this glue bottle up, my beads knock it over. I just filled it up yesterday because it kept falling over. I need to make a smaller one. Is anyone interested in seeing how these are made? And we can make a smaller one. Let me know in the comments below, and we could do a tutorial on that. Okay, so now we have those pockets. So we have vellum tickets that would actually go pretty well. If we wanted to just stick a couple of things in here. Stick those in there for now. And I have little tickets. This is 2. That I had already stamped on. In red that we could stick in there. These red and black ones would look pretty nice in here instead of these, instead of vellum on vellum. And what I like to do is take my little punch and punch in those tickets. These are all coffee dyed. Cardstock. They're the Tim Holtz stickers, I believe, if I'm correct. I already have one of those in there. Yeah. So, we have something in the back for now. And then I'll get working on what we could possibly put here. And we can make another tag or 2 minis over here, smaller ones. I'd actually even like, not these, but little playing cards would fit these perfect. Altered playing cards. These, if they went in this way, would fit fine. Or we can make some tiny ones. And put them in. The tiny ones I have aren't the colors we need, but I'd want it to be a little bit longer than that. Well, we'll think on that. We're gonna leave it here for now. I have to get going. But again, thanks for watching, guys. See you soon. Okay, so we're back and we're gonna see if we can finish this. So we have these leftover pieces from the cardstock, and I'm thinking of making these tags and sticking them right here in the sides. This way, I know we put the vellum here not to take away from the paper, but we could put this in here, and whoever gets this can always take it out and paper clip it. We could even paper clip a couple and just put a couple in there, but we can make these tags right now. And I think that's what we're gonna do. So I'm just gonna cut off the corners. Make them tags. Tie some ribbon around it. And the back to be written on. Okay. So let me just get my punch. And do we want to put eyelets in here? Let's see. How many tags do I have? 5. Let's see if I have black. 5 black. Trying to get this just right. One, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, do I have it on the right? I feel like this thing moves on me deliberately, like in the middle of the night, somebody's moving this on me. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's like the ghost of the crocodile. Okay, so we have all that. We have our tags. Now we could put black ribbon to match the lace. We could do green ribbon to match the leaves. We could do a sheer green ribbon. That looks almost like, well, I think I'm going to do that. I don't want to tie them too long. Two, 3 more. I think those are too long. Okay, so I think we're good. Oh, we got this one. This is the one I messed up on. I'm not gonna put this one in. I messed up on the eyelets on that one. And we can even just put 2 in here, not to make it too bulky. And then we could come in here and we could add 1 in here, because the knots do make it bulky. We could have tied it a different way, but it's okay. It's gonna go too far. I'm gonna take this ticket out, stick it up here. We have 2 tags there. We have the 2 here. Now all we have to do is put a closure and we're good to go. So we could put a closure right here. Right before the vellum. We'll need another black. I don't necessarily need black for that, but it would be nice. I used all my black ones on those tags. Oh, eyelets everywhere. Okay, I got a black one. I need to put these somewhere else. Okay, so should we attempt to do this now? I'm eyeballing it. That is the middle. Our eyelet is in. Now, we're going to make an elastic closure, and I want to see if I could find a button. I actually think I'm gonna going to go with this red one right here. I'm trying to think, how did I do this elastic closure last time? Where it stayed. We can always cut off what we can't give back. Oh, that's where that piece went. Okay. Well, I think I did this one last time. This time they're not directly. Okay, so it does hold, but it's a little loose. This is the way we did it, but it's a little loose. So I have to tighten that up. All right, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. That is the only thing that needs to be cut off. And it goes like this, goes around. You could still add, make it a little bit bigger in here, a little bit thicker by adding whatever clusters, paper, ephemera, and you'll still have some room with the elastic. So here you have it. I think it came out cute. Another trifold. Well, thank you guys. Thanks for sticking around with me and watching me through doing this and some of these painful parts. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like it. Leave me some comments or give me a thumbs up if you like this or like the video or anything about the video. I'd appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and I will see you all soon. Bye.